I want to do a more in-depth read for Scorpio. Yep, shoot. Scorpio. Yep, that did not. There we go. Okay. The cards. I'm getting a hard time getting some stuff out, Scorpio. These cards here are having a hard time shuffling. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. This could resonate for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums. Okay. So wherever you have Scorpio in your chart, really. Scorpio. 1, 2, 3. Current situation and challenge in 3. 1, 2, 3. The Chariot is the challenge. What is crossing in 3? 1, 2, 3. We have the 5 of Swords. Okay, and what is crowning in 3? 1. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups crowning. What is at the root in 3? 1, 2. Okay. Oh, we got 2. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. They're big cards too. The Devil and the Tower. That's at the root. Well, this is a Scorpio read, so. All right. I'm already feeling that energy right now. Okay. Good Lord. All right. I just have to make some room here. Hold on a second. All right, so what is in the recent past? Recent past in 3. 1, 2, 3. The Ace of Cups. Okay. And then what is in the soon to be? 2, 3. The Lovers. Huh. That's not bad. All right. Okay, so a card represents Scorpio right now in 3. 1, 2, 3. The World. You're being a catalyst, perhaps, huh? Okay, a card to represent environmental factors around Scorpio in 3, 2, 3. Okay, 5 of Cups. Okay. Okay. Okay, and card represent Scorpio's hopes in 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. And now a possible outcome in the distant future in 3. 1, 2, 3. The Fool. Okay, on the deck we have the Emperor. Okay, that's some pretty masculine energy. All right. Let me look this over and I'll be right back. Okay, Scorpio, so we have your challenge, your current situation being represented by the Chariot card. Chariot card is a major arcana. Okay. When I was looking at this card, I was getting this vibe, this feeling that you want to move. You want to change your residence maybe, or you want to go somewhere. Just giving me this feeling of you want to get out. You want to go, not just on mundane stuff. You want to do something more spontaneous. You want to go travel or just completely move to a different area. What's kind of in the way is this Five of Swords. This, to me, made me have this feeling of the reason why this is a challenge for you to get to the Chariot is because you have a lot of stuff on your mind, but not only that, this could represent like, you know, people that are kind of getting in the way, whether it's family, friends, things are just kind of getting in the way to make it, or even just like worries and stress. It's very hard to move, travel when you have a lot of stuff going on, whether in your personal life or outwardly. Things are just kind of not allowing you. You're ready for it, but you can't. Something is stopping you. What's crowning is this Knight of Cups. So I kind of see this as, well, and look, this Knight of Cups looks like he's wanting to go on an adventure, right? Like a chariot. I want to travel. I want to experience. I want to, whether you're female or male, doesn't matter. You want to just go. You want to go so bad. So this is on your focus right now. Maybe the drive underneath this could be from your emotions too. Or this is like for, it could either be that or for a sense of security, perhaps. Then the root. Well, okay. Actually, this would be the driving force, possibly for some. Maybe not all. But this is going to represent the root and your distant past experiences. So I don't know how distant, but it's representing your distant past. So we have the Devil card and we have the Tower. The Tower is Scorpio. The Devil is Capricorn. In tarot. But Devil card represents like indulgences, vices, or just desires, addictions, you know, things that are the shadowest nature, right? Or just difficulties, lies, deception, right? The Tower card is like completely having the rug like ripped right from under you and foundations crumbling. Either this is representing your past personally, or this could, like, in regards to maybe addictions or things that you've had to overcome over time. And so that's why you're wanting to get out, because you don't want to get back into this pattern again. It could be addiction to drugs. It could be addiction to anything, really. Like, it doesn't have to be drug related. And I don't have to name all the addictions, okay? We're human beings, by the way, so you should not feel like, oh, shame, shame. We all are human beings, okay? But anyways, getting back to this. So that is the root. Or, I mean, it could also represent your childhood, possibly, what you had to deal with. Anyways, okay, that's getting a little too deep, but I don't mind getting too deep, of course. But in your recent past, let's go to the more current events, right? We have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot normally just has a cup. Normally doesn't have a person in it. This one does have a person in it, and I'll let you know what I think about that later and what I got from it. But it's so weird. It looks like, for some reason, I thought it looked like Aquarius. For some weird reason, just for a second, it looked like Aquarius. Okay, anyways. So this is in your recent past. Ace of Cups represents like a beautiful emotion happening, an emotional experience. New start in something emotional. And yeah, that's in your recent past. In your soon-to-be future, this is the Lover's card. This is the card of Gemini in traditional tarot. But when I was looking at this on the other side with the Ace of Cups, sandwiching in the Chariot, okay, with the Knight of Cups crowning. For some reason, I almost feel that this could represent someone that you want. Someone you want to get to. Or maybe male or female. You can go ahead and, you know, assign the roles to whomever it is representing to you. So with this Lover's card, I mean, because like you have the Chariot in between trying to get to that so you can have this. This is in the soon-to-be position, right? Maybe that's the goal. But anyways, the card that's representing you in this very moment is the World. The World card is a pretty intense card to get. Another major arcana. And it's definitely the catalyst for change, right? Besides the Wheel of Fortune. This is also another very catalytic vibe. So, major changes, major shifts that's happening. And maybe the reason why this is representing you right now is because you're feeling that within yourself. And perhaps you know that something big is about to happen for you deep down. Maybe you don't even know what it is just yet, but I mean, maybe soon you will, right? You know, you can feel it in some way, shape, or form. What you do know for certain is that you don't want to go back to the old ways. You don't want to go back to the old ways. That's what you do know, for sure. You don't want to repeat certain things, right? Okay. So then we have the Five of Cups in your current environment. Five of Cups is, it's a, you know, it's a difficult card, right? Just signifies that things aren't easy. Things are around you environmentally. It's all these things that you're kind of having to deal with around you, whether it be friends, family. There, by the way, 5 in your environment. And then 5 of Swords is what's crossing you in the Chariot challenge that you're wanting to achieve, right? So that resonates in the way the connection is. So yes, maybe this is exactly what is happening, to where it makes it hard for you to travel, to do the things you want to do, because you have an environment that is making it very difficult to get there, to achieve that. Whether it's emotional, which this is Cups, emotional and mental too, maybe. So not just mental, but also emotional. So, yeah. Yeah. And then in your hopes, we have the Three of Pentacles, which speaks to me that you want to have more camaraderie in your life. Your hopes is to find people you can trust, people you can have a solid foundation with, friendship circles. Three of Pentacles, it's the Earth card, and it's also the community card. We work together as a community, and we trust one another. You want to be able to develop trust in others that maybe it's been hard for you to have. Scorpios have a hard time trusting, and I get it. I have some Scorpio placements in my chart too that also manifest that way for me in certain areas of my life. And not only because it's hard for you to trust, but this is your root, so I mean it makes sense why it's hard for you to trust. I mean, you've had to deal with a lot of difficult things throughout your life, experiences. So in your distant future, possible outcome is the Fool. The Fool card is really good to get as a outcome, because this one is starting fresh, starting anew. Not being scared, just going with it. You know? Being more present, starting a new journey. The Fool in this card is the most colorful character in this card, because he's broken out of the matrix, he or she. And so therefore all that exists is us, to be one with ourselves, right? To view the world through fresh eyes. And the vibe that is emulating the theme through all of this is through the Emperor. Another major arcana. Guess what? We have two Aries cards. This Emperor is Aries in the major arcana. The Fool card is also known to be the Aries card as well. So, because Aries is the beginning of the zodiac wheel. I think that's why. I could be wrong, honestly. Well, I might be wrong, because yeah, after the Fool is the Magician, which represents Virgo, and Virgo's not after Aries. Anyways, back to what I was saying though. So yeah, Emperor. This whole cycle that you're dealing with right now, that you're going through, is because this is the theme. This is the lesson. The lesson out of all this is to become the Emperor yourself. To become your own Emperor. That's the lesson behind it. Okay. Wow. Yeah. It's a pretty good read. I liked it. And in regards to this lover situation, I would actually like to... All right. Hold on. Just a little bit longer. I'd like to know a little bit more about this Lovers here. What's the Lovers about in the soon-to-be? I'm going to use my Dragon Tarot here. See if I can get a little something more on this. Lovers. What's this Lovers? Lovers. What's this Lovers for Scorpio? Oop. Oh geez, we have 3. Dang. We have another Fool card. We have another Fool card popping out. Uranus. Okay. Risks. Taking risks. He's going to roll the dice. Okay, it might be risky with this lover that you may or may not have in mind. If this is not representing love, this could be just representing new moon in Gemini. It's a Gemini card, so um, the new moon in Gemini is coming up on the 17th, so it could speak to that, whatever event you have going on, or something happens around that time, who knows. And then we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is like celebration, celebrating. It's a good card to get. So, yeah, and just enjoying your time. Mystical, very mystical, water. Yeah. Okay. Then we have the Hierophant. This is another major arcana. We got two major arcana. This is the card of traditions, the card of, you know, yeah. If you really look at that Taurus card. Definitely all about traditions though. So I would say well, this could be a contract. Lovers is also another contract kind of card. A contract that could come your way. Legal stuff, maybe. Yeah. Just make sure you read all the fine print, of course. Yeah. So if it's not involved with love, this would be maybe events that could take place around Gemini new moon on the 17th. This is a Taurus card. Maybe look at your Taurus placements, where they're at. It can give you more insight. What house it's in. Involving emotions, celebration. So something that's coming in the near future is something involving, if it's not love, something involving Taurus, the sign of Taurus, okay, Hierophant, traditions, contracts. The Fool, so a brand new start in some way that has a Uranus vibe to it, risky, along with Cups, emotions, a celebration. So it could involve something that you're celebrating, or something that involves a celebration that involves all those other energies. Yeah, massive, like boom, shock, change, if it's not related to love. If it's related to love, then same thing, right? Something you could get married, like out of nowhere, something, who knows, out of nowhere, right? Then it just spirals into a whole new cycle, a whole new brand new cycle. Maybe these cups, the Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Chariot, all these things coming into play here. So yeah, spontaneity. So that's very cool. I like that. I hope that gave you some insight too. And that'll do it for Scorpio. Peace out.